Y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for the collective for the week. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Sale, seal, sal, sol, soul, soul, anything like that. And like any form of Von, any name that has Von in it, feels like a factor in the truth. Danique, something like that. Secrets are playing a role here, y'all. Secrets coming out honestly feels like a factor. Yana, Yanni, Yanis, Yanis, anything like that. Yanni. Um, there's been curiosity that has played a role here. And this person has been so curious about what you have going on in your life, or somebody that you're attached to, or you are being the nosy, curious individual. Y'all put the shoe on whatever foot, however this may resonate, right? Well, somebody here is nosy, Kira, and they're trying to get details on someone's life without anyone knowing that they're doing it. They're trying to gain access to something or somebody without anyone knowing that that's what they're doing. It's almost like trying to test somebody, trying to get answers without asking questions. Like, it's just too nosy. Okay? Tev, anything like that. Tiv. There's too much nosiness that's here. So at this point, somebody is going to reveal this information. Such and such is stalking you for details on your life. Such and such is stalking you for this party over here. Libra, any fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is all I have here, really. This person is stalking because they're too nosy about somebody who is extremely private. Okay? Timmy is all I keep hearing. So it's like, you may have stated, get out my business, stop violating my privacy, or mentioned that this was taking place in the background. Like, they're nosy and they're spying on me. They're nosy and they're stalking me. And here's the proof. Or here's someone who's finally ready to stand up and say, yes, they are. It is true. Tisha. This is weird. This person was in a place where they warrants. This person is in a place where they were trying to find a way to figure out, like I said, what's going on in your life. But they were only trying to get this information to be able to like make fun of you, to try to humiliate you, to try to clown you, to try to be funny. Like, they were doing this to be a fake friend, fake family member, fake companion in some type of way, or to make fun of you around others. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like they're so curious and so nosy, but don't realize that the same things that they're trying to humiliate you over are not true. Deja. So it's like, I'm hearing call Tyrone, Erica Badu's Call Tyrone. Their mission has failed. Tamisha, any form of Nisha or Misha. Their mission is failing. And they don't want to let it go. They don't want to let it go. So somebody in this equation is just like, why don't y'all give it up? Like, you weak ass bitches, bro. Like, why don't y'all give it up? But they don't want to stop. They don't want to stop. That's why this person feels the need to expose this, because it's like, you've been doing this for how long? You've been stalking them for how long? You've been spying on them and gossiping about them and talking shit about them and trying to humiliate them and cracking jokes on them for how long? Jasmine is what I'm hearing. It's at a point to where it's just like, They have gained absolutely nothing. App, AB or AP may be a factor in this equation. They have gained absolutely nothing out of this situation from trying to humiliate another or others. Any form of Isha. Like they've gained nothing in this situation. So it's time to stop. Like, this pair is ridiculous. Like, they're in a place, I keep hearing plumbing, plumbers. They're in a place to where they're like having conversations about something or somebody amongst people that they can entertain with these conversations. But those who have compassion, it's almost like these people have feminine energies in this group, like wives, girlfriends, sisters, baby mamas, daughters, nieces. You get what I'm trying to say? Aunties, if I didn't say that. They have people like that are a part of these groups, these families, these teams, these social circles, and they can overhear these conversations. And they don't like it. Kway is what I'm hearing. Kway. They don't like it. But why don't they like it? Because it's like a big group and a lot of masculines, like men, grown ass men, sitting and having conversations about a woman or women. Like, why is this woman the topic of discussion amongst you and all of your friends, and y'all are all men? You hear me? Why is this woman the topic of discussion amongst you and all your male companions? Because they're influenced by this feminine energy and they cannot accept that. They are influenced by the same person that they want to have these negative conversations about, y'all. So it's like, I keep telling y'all this fucking stand. Like, they're a stand. So it's like, you love me so much. You watch me all the time. You listen to me all the time. You copy what I do. But you talk negatively about me to your family members and friends as if you don't like me, you don't fuck with me, or as if I'm not shit. Yet you copy everything that I do. You want to know what's going on in my personal life because you're hoping that this picture perfect image, picture perfect life that you're looking at is flawed. So you want to find the flaws in my life so you can have something to talk about, because you want me to feel regular and look regular just like you, because you can't comprehend why you idolize me. You can't comprehend why you like me so much. You can't comprehend why you fuck with me and what I do so much that you want to normalize me. When you see my light, you recognize my light. You just don't know what to do with it because you're envious of it. So instead of you coming and using my light to gain information, to learn things, to try to benefit, to try to portray yourself as if you are me, know the things that I know, can do the things that I do, why don't you give me the props, credit, and respect that I deserve instead of talking down on my name when you're around these lame ass people that you hang with, who don't realize that you stole my whole life, that you're taking on my identity, that you're taking on my persona, that you're taking on my ideas and trying to portray these as your own. You can't clown me in front of motherfuckers who don't realize that you ain't copying, that you're copying off of me. Cause this shit is gonna come full circle. Tisha is what I keep hearing. This shit is gonna come full circle. And I keep telling y'all, all these same bitches that used to be talking shit, talking crazy, they still booking readings. They coming back and booking readings. Have they found anything better? I bet not. Have they found anyone that can do this bigger and better? I bet they have not. So they spinning this block now. They spinning this block now after talking all that shit. They spinning this block now after doing all that stalking and spying and all that weird ass shit and all that gossiping. They spinning this block now because they finding out that this motherfucker that they've been dependent on is a fraud. You cannot talk shit about me to somebody that is one of my fucking students. You cannot try to shit on me by patroning the brand or business of somebody that's asking me how to do what they do. Do you hear me? You a son of my son, nigga. Y'all my grandsons at this point. These motherfuckers is my grandchildren. You hear what I'm saying? It's generations of this copying shit at this point. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, my clones is birthing clones. So they don't realize what's really going on here. I got grandchildren out this bitch. And the grandchildren and my children have been trying to attack me in the craziest manner, y'all. But now they get to be left to fight amongst each other with their robotic copying asses, their unoriginal asses, while still spending money on readings and shit like that. Do y'all hear me? These bitches have talked so much shit about me. Will talk to their family and friends as if I ain't shit. But they still paying for readings. Because they have absolutely no identity if they don't listen, if they don't watch, if they don't book. They don't have the knowledge. They don't got the game. They don't got the juice. They don't have the gift. So they have to come pay me to get energy out of me to go pretend that they know how to talk how I talk. To go pretend that they think how I think. You hear me? It's sick. It's sick. And it's like, do you bitches not know that I'm realizing this? I don't understand like the purpose of it. It's like if you would spend all of this time and money and invest that into your purpose, your calling, or into yourself instead of trying to tear me down, you may get somewhere. But how the fuck do you think that you're tearing me down just because you're gossiping about me, but you still coming to run at 50 at the end of the day? That's still going to contribute to my household and to my children. At the end of the day, how the fuck are you possibly beefing with me while still booking readings with me? How the fuck do you not like me while you still booking readings with me? How the fuck are you gossiping about me while you still booking readings with me? Please ask these questions this week because they still want to be around no matter how much they don't fuck with us. They still want us around no matter how much they don't like us. But why? Because we are a fucking asset. Do you hear me? And we are the influence. And without us, there is no light in these environments. Without us, shit is not going to shake in these environments. So you can not like me all you want. You know the power inside of me. You know the light that's inside of me is divine. And no matter what you say, what you do, you will never strip me of that. I have faced demons bigger than any of these demons around me at this point in my life, y'all. So I don't think that these people are understanding that spiritually, it's like they bitty bitches. Like, I don't think you understand, like, you may have used to look big and great and giant and this and that and scary or threatening or whatever this is, but they look like gnats now, or like they small as ants because we have grown and evolved so much spiritually that we're great and big in size. You hear me? The light is so big now. It's like, what? I will exterminate you, bro, with kindness, with love, with generosity, with compassion. I will exterminate all of these demons around me by being my true, authentic self. Because it's like, why you coming around here being so hateful? Like, why you gossiping about me when I don't gossip about you? Why you talking bad about me when I would never talk bad about you? Why do you feel some type of way about me when I don't feel any type of way about you? How can we have beef when I don't have any qualms with you? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, how can we have beef when I don't fucking know you, bitch? Like, be real. Be real. These are bird brain bitches. They have absolutely nothing going on inside of their heads. Do you hear me? And they assume that others are just as fucking dumb as them. And that's why they like being around us. They like listening to us, talking to us. You feel me? Like, whatever this is, because they can pick up game, they can learn information. They are learning from us because it's the God energy. But they're shunning it at the same time because their humanity can't accept that God will use somebody that's human just like them for a higher mission. But if you read the Bible, ain't that everything that happened in the Bible? These regular human beings got used for a great mission. They go sinners, liars, thieves, killers. You get what I'm saying? Like fornicators. They were getting used for a higher calling. They were regular men, regular women that were called to go do something great. So for people to be so stupid, it's like, why wouldn't you think that that still exists to this day? Why wouldn't you think that God is using certain people in this world, in this realm, to share that light? Because they're stupid. They're unintelligent, they're uninformed, and they're spiritually dormant. Those who have eyes can see, and those who have ears can hear. Not forcing anybody to wake up. These bitches want to pretend that they are awakened. That's the difference. I'm not forcing my ideologies on nobody. These bitches want to pretend that they know everything that we know. That they're just as intelligent as us, just as aware as us, just as conscious as us. That's why our presence irritates them, because they still haven't worked them demons out of themselves, that darkness out of themselves. They are pretending to have a light that they do not have. Get that fake shit out of here. Get that fraud shit out of here. Janae, Shanae, anything like that. They can't stand us because they pretending to be us. And when we come around, our light is so bright, so big, so great. It exposes all the darkness around us. That's why they don't like us around. That's why they don't like being around us. Because they can't be dark. You got to move in light when you around me. Period. It's nothing but love that I have to offer. So if you coming around me with static and bullshit, bitch, I ain't used to that. Get the fuck up out of here. I ain't used to that. I don't know what you used to doing, how you used to talking to people, how you used to treating people, bitch. But we don't do that around here. Period. That's what's going to get addressed this week. We have awakened entirely too much, or just entirely too conscious to be around this negativity, or to even be accused of being a part of it. Like, y'all just some jealous ass bitches who want to pretend to be godly, pretend to be spiritual, pretend to be nice, pretend to be friendly. That's why when somebody who's really godly, really spiritual, really friendly, really nice, really generous, really compassionate, really intelligent steps in y'all's vicinity, y'all start shaking in y'all's boots and trying to ostracize them and treat them like a fucking outsider, or an outcast, a weirdo. Because they really not who they say they are at all. And they don't want that exposed. And when you are a light being, it's not that you're intentionally trying to expose anybody, but the darkness naturally gets exposed around you. You get what I'm saying? It's like even if you got a flashlight in a dark room, anybody that walk past, you're going to see their shadow. Even if it's just a quick glimpse, you're going to see their shadow on the wall type shit. You're going to see that darkness for exactly what it is. Even if you can't see their face, you see their shadow. You see their spirit. Period. Even if they ain't said a word, you see their spirit. Thank you so much.